amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction video. Episode 50. Episode 50. We've watched 50 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Man, the last episode had a pretty insane cliffhanger that has been driving me crazy since I reacted to it. So I'm keeping this intro super short. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 50.
But first, let me just take a moment to tell you about today's sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. With spooky season upon us, no Halloween horror movie night is complete without the perfect snack companion, and that is where today's sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, have got you covered. Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box where you can get up to 20 of the latest exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time, whereas Sakurako is a monthly authentic Japanese snack subscription box. Sakurako supporting local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and special Japanese tableware. And both boxes constantly keep things fresh with a different theme of snacks every single month. With Tokyo Treat and Sakurako, you can explore all the cultures of Japan from the comfort of your own home. And with October fast approaching, you know what that means. It's time to celebrate the spooky season. And what better way to celebrate Halloween than with Sakurako and Tokyo Treat's Halloween and autumn themed boxes. With Tokyo Treat offering this limited edition Halloween themed box, including an array of spooky themed snacks. Some of my favorites including their absolutely delicious sweet potato themed Kit Kat. Nothing screams fall has begun more than a freshly baked sweet potato. Enjoy the sweet smell and subtle flavor of these white chocolate sweet potato Kit Kats. I didn't think I was gonna like these. I was so pleasantly surprised. These were one of my favorite flavored Kit Kats I've had in a Tokyo Treat box yet. But my absolute favorite snack in this month's box has to be the Pokemon Halloween Choco Pie. This was so unbelievably delicious. I absolutely love the limited edition Pikachu and Pokemon themed wrapping around this chocolate pie. And wow, this was absolutely delicious. It's lightly sweet whipped cream wrapped in a yummy cake with layers of rich chocolate. This goes so well with a nice cup of tea. Whereas Sakurako offer a more traditional box in experiencing the taste of Japan through autumn with their Kyoto's Crimson Leaves themed box. With Kyoto being blanketed by a sea of crimson colors of golds and reds, experience the flavors to match this season through Sakurako's carefully crafted box. I absolutely love the warming nature of this box and some of my favorite snacks, such as the tasty but delicate soba cookie, meticulously crafted using buckwheat flour and baked to perfection for a sweet, crispy, and savory experience. This cookie was absolutely delicious. This cookie might have been the fastest I've eaten anything in any of these boxes. One of my favorite treats in Sakurako's box this month. But another of my favorite carefully crafted snacks from Sakurako's box has to be the Adzuki pear jelly. Refreshingly sweet with pear-infused jelly. Adzuki beans from Kyoto, decorated with charming maple and ginkgo leaves. You could really see and taste the personal touches that went into the Adzuki jelly, and it tastes so unbelievably good with perfectly blended sweet and tart flavors. Definitely a favorite of mine. And make sure you perfectly pair all of these delicious snacks this month with the perfect autumn hojicha tea, a roasted green tea that transports you into the serene streets of Kyoto with every single sip. But wait, there's more. Both Sakurako and Tokyo Treat include a unique monthly detailed booklet that gives you a deep dive into a wealth of information on Japanese culture. So what are you waiting for? Go and get your Sakurako or Tokyo Treat monthly subscription box right now for either a little treat for yourself or as a gift for that special someone in your life. Simply by clicking the links in the description or the pinned comment on this video, or you can enter code G.O.T Games at checkout to save yourself $5 off your first snack box order. Thank you so much Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the reaction.
The only one we need alive is Mustang. Kill the rest.
Hawkeye?
You told him to kill everyone except Mustang. So that was a direct order to kill the Führer's wife, then?
I hate that my suspicions were correct.
Does this mean, has my husband, has our country betrayed him? Or is it, has my husband chosen to abandon me?
I don't know.
Part of me kind of hopes she turns out to be bad, but I don't think she is. I think she is just a sweethearted woman, especially with the stuff that Pride was talking about, which is really sad because she's just been chucked in the middle of all this bullshit. I feel really bad for her.
But, no matter which one, I promise that we'll protect your life. And once the dust has settled, you can be the one to tell our country that we were always on their side.
It's actually kind of smart. Bradley's wife probably has a lot of authority with the people, so it could be smart getting her on their side. I wonder how much like sway she actually does have with public opinion. I also, two things I find interesting. One, no lethal shots, none at all, which I find interesting. I was going to say the other thing I found interesting is how they're all just holding their legs. None of them are trying to fight back, because if you got shot in the leg, you can still grab a gun. You got hands. But I guess that's a room full of people who are all aiming guns at all these people who are now injured. Be a bad move to try and fire back.
Here comes their backup. Let's move.
We're sparing your lives, soldier. Be glad that we're not from Briggs. This'd be a kill shot.
What?
Colonel, it's been a while.
Shooting someone in the thigh is a kill shot.
I was expecting Grumman.
He's sorting out the wreckage. And while we're already on that topic, has Mrs. Bradley been informed yet?
No. It'll slow us down too much if she passes out.
They sent in a whole battalion. You sure are popular, Colonel.
I like to think so.
Why the hell aren't they dead yet? It can't be that hard. They've only got 5 men.
Their numbers have increased. They appear to have a full platoon of soldiers now, sir.
How many have we lost so far?
We have 59 men injured, 0 casualties.
Wow. 0.
Wow, zero.
Damn it! Are you?
That's amazing. They've managed to do all this without any casualties. That just shows how skilled his soldiers are. If you're in a combat situation, you can imagine someone's going to accidentally get killed. Not one damn casualty.
Yeah, I think so.
So this flame alchemist we're up against, I thought he was supposed to be some big war hero in Ishbal.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to live up to his legend, does he?
Good point. All of his explosions have been pretty tame.
Hey, Jess! Harky!
Damn, that blew my eardrum.
What's the toll? 5 wounded, but none dead. It's a miracle no one's been killed so far. They've got the hero of Ishval and the Hawk's Eye on their side. We should have corpses piling up high. Unless... There's my answer! No doubt about it! What do you mean they're not killing anyone?
Well, we have a high number of wounded, but not a single fatality. At last check, none of those injured were even critical.
They're mocking us. Send in Dimitri and Kim's squad. I want their dead bodies stacked in front of me, and I want it done now! They still have...
This guy is a bellend, man. What an absolute bellend. Someone take that cigar, take that cigar off him. He doesn't deserve to look cool. I got it, cigar. Someone take that cigar.
Apprehended Mustang? What the hell is General Kremenman doing over there?
They're systematically whittling down our forces, and they aren't even killing our men to do it.
There's no way they can outlast our numbers while keeping this up.
Colonel Mustang must have gone soft.
Obviously. He can't possibly think this will work.
If there's one thing softer than Mustang, it's the men under your command. You might as well send in children.
Excuse me?
Central Command was nearly iced over by a single dissident. That doesn't inspire too much confidence in your troops. Central has never endured a full-scale assault, at least not by a large, organized enemy force. So then, your men are lacking in proper experience, making their defense a joke. Simply laughable. How about this? Why don't you let me step in and take command of a battalion?
Have you forgotten why you're here, Armstrong? Your leadership skills have nothing to do with your presence in this office. You are being held here as a detainee and nothing more.
I'm aware of your troops' undying loyalty to you as their commander. Holding you here as our prisoner helps to ensure that the soldiers of Briggs won't take it upon themselves to stage a coup d'etat.
You don't understand a single thing about the resolve of my troops. Your plan is useless. The only law the men of Briggs know is survival of the fittest. They know to abandon me if confronted with a crisis. Even if you were to murder me in cold blood, my troops would simply write me off for being too weak.
I don't think so. I think she doesn't realize. I'm sure a lot of you can be like, yeah, they would, blah blah blah. I doubt if they died that her troops would be like, she was too weak. She has undying loyalty. She does. Her troops love the shit out of her, big time. And I actually think she doesn't realize that. I actually think what she's saying now, she does believe. But I don't think she realizes her troops would do anything to save her.
They don't need me. Those men can act as their own force. That's the strength of the Briggs army. Don't even begin to assume that you know the soldiers I've trained.
Colonel Mustang is engaged in combat in the industrial district. The enemy is focused on his activities. All right, it's time to kiss this cellar goodbye.
Who the fuck is the dude with the glowing red eyes, the back left?
Let's tear the throats out of any spineless fool that tries to get in our way.
And here they come. Every single one of my men is capable of defeating a grizzly bear in combat. I wonder if your dolls are as strong as my men. What do you think?
More troops? But how? That's impossible!
They just materialized out of nowhere!
Well, are they using sorcery or something? Find out what's going on! What's their head count?
We're not sure. Although, going by their gear, it looks like they're from the north.
They're from Briggs?
That's the difference between Mustang and Briggs. But maybe Mustang's being smart here. Mustang wants to be in charge. This could be a play for the end game. Because when this happens, you've got Briggs' soldiers massacring everybody, like the soldiers. But then you've got Mustang soldiers not taking a single casualty. Who are you more likely to vote for? Who do you want to be in charge? The one who is very brutal and rules with an iron fist? Or the one that is kind-hearted and, you know, maybe a bit softer?
The Armstrong Mansion?
Yeah. We used renovation trucks to sneak everyone in and hid the entire battalion there.
Are you serious? Just how big is this mansion?
Charlie, I need more ammo!
Hate to say it, but I'm out too.
What do we do now? Where the hell is that supply unit? You think they were captured?
Listen, guys. If it comes down to it, just leave me behind.
Roger that.
You could at least pretend like you're willing to die by my side.
I'm fighting to live, not die.
And I'd rather die by my wife's side.
Yeah. Figures.
They aren't. They're hardly using their guns to fight back. They might be out of ammunition. Then it's time for us to move in. Round up all of the men that we have left.
I don't know why, but the song Mama Goes Garage, you know, when your mama won't go, you know. I don't know why, but it just came into my head when that was driving down the road. If anyone knows that song, watching this, god damn, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Just some old school gamers.
Yoo-hoo, Riza! It's about time, Rebecca. I know, sorry, but I think you'll find it was worth the wait. I've got all sorts of goodies.
Mint choc chip?
Awesome.
I think we're set up munitions now, guys.
You're a goddess, Rebecca! I love you!
Hey, zip it! You're not allowed to flirt with me unless you've got money.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to see you, Colonel. It's been a long time, huh? Second Lieutenant Maria Ross, returning to active duty without
Ross!
permission, sir.
Yeah! Yeah, Ross is back!
I'm surprised they haven't charged in by now.
Well, we do have the Flame Alchemist backing us up, so I really doubt they want to take any risks.
Yeah, man.
Little do they know.
I knew Ross would be back. I knew it. You sneaky Ross.
Colonel's restraining himself since we're in the city.
Oh, jeez. I came all the way to Central to find a good man, but you're all just a bunch of sissies.
It's funny, it's pronounced tear gas, right? You say tear gas. It's funny how it's spelt the same way, tear. It's spelled tear, T-E-A-R, but it's pronounced two different ways, even in the English language. In the English language, we say tear and tear gas, but it's spelt the same. What other words are spelt the same but pronounced two different ways?
They're Shingy's tear gas bombs with extra pepper spray.
Although she just said tear gas. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? It is tear gas, isn't it? Tear and tear. Am I an idiot? I might be.
So you got those things in Xing? Is that where all of this stuff is from?
I didn't know you were involved in this. Not that I'm complaining. But I do have to ask, where did you procure all these weapons? And who did you go through to get them?
You asked who? I'll let him tell you.
All set.
Go ahead.
Is it some Xingese official? This is Colonel Roy Mustang speaking. I'm honored to have your support.
Man, whose ass do you think you're kissing?
I'd prefer it if we kept things casual, Colonel.
Havoc.
Over 80 years in business, we offer everything you could possibly need. From underwear to arms, and we're just a phone call away. This is Havoc's, your neighborhood general store.
Sheen Havoc?
So, who do I send the bill to?
The Office of the Fuhrer. And start a tab.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm just saying, this episode kicks ass, man. This episode is nice. Obviously, I swear something dark is around the corner. This is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. They're not going to give us all these highs if we're not going to have some lows. But man, I'm going to enjoy the highs while they're here. I'm going to enjoy them while they're here. Having Jean back, having flipping Ross back, having these amazing entrances, having all this happiness and everyone kicking ass and this sort of music in the background like, hey, everyone have a great time. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But I do feel like I do feel like there's a and here it is.
Smoke rising from within the city, and I could faintly hear a siren as well.
I think it's safe to say the Colonel and the Briggs troops have made their move. The city's got to be in complete chaos by now. I guess we should get going.
Yeah, I do have a countermeasure for his transmutation circle, but I'd rather prevent him from activating it in the first place. He might have gotten too big for his old one, but he's still inside a flask. And if we destroy his container, we might be able to kill him. And not only that, we might be able to free all the souls that he has trapped inside of him.
It's interesting. They said something similar about Pride, didn't they? When they were like, oh, Pride uses like a flask, and they called the flask the boy. Salim. So I wonder if it's the same. I wonder if these bodies that they're in are like flasks, if that's what Hohenheim's suggesting there. If they can destroy the body, then they can destroy him inside. The body is protecting him, right? Is that what I'm guessing that's what they mean?
How did we find the bastard then?
We can use the same tunnel that May and I discovered. It's guarded by a pack of vicious chimeras, but we should be able to handle them.
Can you watch things here, Heinkel? Of course. I owe you one. Don't mention it. And you just steer clear of the military, Doc.
Yoki, I think you should stay behind as well.
Fight with me?
Wait, they're gonna do this mission without Yoki? Bro, Yoki is one-man army. Just send Yoki in on his own. What a waste. What a waste. That's like having the damn, I don't know, god of something on your side and not using it. That's like Yoki is a nuke disguised as a human. I can't believe they're underusing Yoki.
Hey, Al.
What is it, brother?
We're heading out now. and we're gonna kick that bearded bastard's ass.
Just be careful.
Right.
I was wondering why he was doing that. Is there a reason for him doing that?
The city is in complete mayhem right now. All the more reason we should hurry. Father's about to reveal the secret of immortality. And we don't want to be late for that. And we won't be.
May.
I want this area cordoned off. Mustang squad will likely be headed here. Keep them out.
Call off your soldiers right now.
You stripped me of my command of the Briggs soldiers, remember?
Why, do you really think you can get away with this?
I'd like to ask you the same question for what you're doing. This father guy must have told you his plans. All that he intends to sacrifice and what he gets from it.
Sure, of course he told me. The select few of us that he's chosen will ascend to even greater heights, and the nation of Amestris will change the world. All of the sacrifices made are an unavoidable part of it. Why don't you understand that?
You bastards are beyond hopeless.
I think she understands it more than he does. And I think you watching this understand it more than he does. Why the fuck would he care about these people? Why? He has this like disdain for humans. You think he's gonna the most backstabby, sniveling bitch ass humans of all of them? He's gonna be like, yeah, I want them on my team. Idiots.
What?
You scum sit back and safely watch the battlefield as if it were some kind of spectator sport. You don't know anything about sacrifice, and yet you're the first to talk about its necessity.
You're betraying your country.
You think so? Our country could very well regard me as a hero once this is all over. However, I'm still not as merciful as our celebrated hero of Ishvar.
No, wait!
Oh, shit! Oh my god! She fucking shot the dude! Oh shit! Olivia! Oh! I honestly didn't think she was gonna do that. Fucking hell, man. Wow.
Hey, Major Armstrong!
What are you doing here, Sergeant? Isn't this supposed to be your day off?
I saw the smoke from my house. What's going on down here, Major?
The fact that they've made this guy more of like a prominent character makes me think he's like gonna die or something. If they just all of a sudden brought him into the light, just seems a bit suspicious.
Colonel Mustang and his former subordinates have chosen the path of dissidence. They're attempting to flee with the Fuhrer's wife as their hostage.
What? That devious coward. First he murdered Lieutenant Ross, and now he's kidnapped the Fuhrer's wife?
Oh, wait, this is the guy from ages ago. We haven't seen him in ages. This is why I've completely forgot him. This is Ross's friend, right? He's the other soldier who was sent with guarding Edward way back. Way back, right? That's who he is. Ah!
The man has got to be pure evil!
Excuse me, sir. Major, I've just received word that General Armstrong shot and killed General Gardner at Central Command.
She killed him?
Yeah, she did. She fucking
Things are happening quicker than I expected them to. I need to find the young lord soon. But how? It's impossible to trace him with this enormous presence underground interfering. Wait. It feels like the presence has somehow tripled in size since yesterday.
That can happen when you take certain pills. there's no way that that noise is somehow that like is somehow linked to pride, right? Right?
Not getting in there. The military's got it completely blocked off. So much for that.
And we don't have enough men to force our way through.
Wait, there's another way we can get in. The third laboratory. That's how Al and the Colonel snuck underground when they fought Lust.
They've only got 3 MPs guarding the entrance. Now that's a number I'm comfortable with.
No, this is perfect for me to throw some weight around and use my title.
I'm a little bit like, I don't know why, but like the sneaking around the city and the city combat really makes me want to play like some old school World War I, Medal of Honor, or old school Call of Duty games. I don't know why. Did anyone else get that? Like, it's a really cool part of the story, and it gives me sort of like flashbacks to when I was playing those games. Like this like in-city fighting and like sneaking around and everything like that. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying this episode.
Help me, please! My name's Edward Elric. I'm a state alchemist.
Wait, what was that? You said you're a state alchemist?
I need you to help me. Scar is trying to kill me!
That guy's on the wanted list!
Hands up!
That was a mean thing to do.
Ah, shut up. Come on. Pardon us. Coming through. It was around here somewhere. Found it!
Jesus. I'm curious. Did Ed create that door, or did Ed just reveal that door? That's what I'm curious about.
Should we split into 2 groups?
Sounds good. I'll take a team this way, and then you and Scar can lead a team the other way.
What? Why do I have to go with him?
It's best to divide the groups based on their skill in alchemy. Now remember, you told me that he was somehow able to turn off your alchemy. Scar was still capable of using his, but you were rendered helpless.
All right, I guess that means these 2 are together.
Yeah.
So who are you taking?
My alchemy is a little unique, so I'll be fine on my own. On second thought, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a bodyguard, so I might as well take the young lady with me. If any of us discover the enemy, do everything you can to destroy him.
Roger that.
Are you sure that you're gonna be okay with just the 2 of you?
Of course, I prefer it this way. I'd rather keep the young lady's company for myself than share with a lot of you.
Pervy old man. Let's go.
I don't think that's pervy in any way. I think that was a tactical decision. And I don't know why, but I think that was tactical. I think... I'm interested why the only thing I don't understand is why he took her. That's the only thing. Does it have something to do with greed, maybe? That's the only thing I don't understand. Why did he take her? Because in my head I'm thinking he sent all of them the wrong way on purpose. To protect them. And if that's true, then why did he take her, bringing her to the danger with him? I think Ed's suspicious as well. Something doesn't feel right. This is the hallway from the end credits.
So, you're getting desperate to search for the Xingyi's prince, aren't you? Go find him.
But
You don't need to worry about us. You care deeply about him, don't you?
There you go. Asked and answered.
Be careful, and thank you.
Well, that confirms it. Now I'm truly convinced he sent them the wrong way on purpose. I didn't understand why he'd take her with him, because if he's going the wrong way on purpose, surely he'd know she'd be joining the danger with him. And there we go. We have our answer.
What a pathetic excuse for an army. They can't even handle those Briggs mountain monkeys.
Please, sir, don't! We still haven't finished the soul bonding tests!
Shut up! What else are we gonna use them? Ugh. This is the exact kind of situation we worked so hard to make them for! Go, now! Teach those treacherous rebels a lesson!
The cliffhangers are getting fucking ridiculous, man. They are getting absolutely fucking ridiculous. Please be an after credit scene. Give me something else.
Fueled by the...
Nope, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, man. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, alright? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm a little bit mad. I've been lying. Come on! I'm gonna have this every episode until it ends, aren't I? The last week's cliffhanger sucked. This one sucked. Man, stop doing this to me! Ah! Oh, man. I hate it when you get close to the end of an anime. The cliffhangers always get so much worse. Every episode is like, time to die. Roll credits. It's like, what? This is so annoying. Oh, FMAB Alchemist Brotherhood never used to be this brutal for cliffhangers. It sort of was like one of the easier ones, I'd say, of the anime I was watching. When it came to the cliffhangers. I'd say the most brutal cliffhangers I've had in an anime is Attack on Titan. I mean, purposely, every episode ends with a cliffhanger. I don't know. You guys watching this, what anime would you say has the worst cliffhangers? And don't just think of one, because I know a bunch of you immediately jumped to one cliffhanger in your heads. I know you did, didn't you? I said what anime has the worst cliffhangers, and you all immediately thought of one cliffhanger, and you were like, I remember when that happened, and I had to wait 6 months. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what anime has the worst cliffhangers consistently. I'd say Attack on Titan has a lot of cliffhangers. FMAB Alchemist Brotherhood, most of the anime doesn't have that many, but now it's making up for it. It's like, oh, we didn't have that many cliffhangers before, so let's just have a million at the end. Which is really annoying. But yeah, there's some that like wrap up quite nicely. Like Chainsaw Man. Jujutsu Kaisen never really went crazy on the cliffhangers either, so maybe it's like a Mappa thing, but then again, Attack on Titan's Mappa. Now it is anyway. What doesn't really have that many cliffhangers? Made in Abyss is quite good at like wrapping up the episodes. I can't really think. I definitely, in the top of my head, I'd definitely say like Mushoku Tensei. Mushoku Tensei is a good example. It wraps up nearly every episode. It's like which is really nice. But yeah, FMAB Alchemist Brotherhood seems to be slapping us in the face with ease at the moment. Whew! How many episodes do we have left? 15? 15 episodes and we're done, right? This is crazy. I can't believe how close we are to finishing this one. It's been such a fun ride. We are. I'm on the last page now. Look how many episodes we've watched. 50. This is so cool. There's 64 episodes, so we have 14 left or something. Man, I can't believe it. We are so close. We are so close. We've only got a few more weeks. Got, what, like 2 months and we're done? And then we'll be starting Re:Zero. I've heard in the anime community, people say what's the best Isekai, and it's supposed to be between Re:Zero and Mushoku Tensei, right? That's what I've heard. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to start that. I'm sad that FMAB Alchemist Brotherhood will be ending, but god damn it, I'm so glad that we've been watching this. And for anyone who's been joined me for this like whole ride, anyone who's watched all 50 episodes of me, I just want to say thank you. When I start these new anime series, you always kind of worry that people are going to lose interest or something like that. It's happened before. But I've noticed that FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood has had like a consistent amount of viewers throughout the last like 50 damn episodes, for all of them. And you guys have really been here with this journey, watching it along with me. And I know a lot of you have seen it before, so I really appreciate that. Because I really enjoy watching it as I am. And I love it that you guys are enjoying watching it with me. So for anyone who's watching it, who's watched it all with me, anyone who's enjoyed it, who's subscribed with me on this journey, who likes the videos, who supports these videos, I really appreciate you guys. And it's been so much fun. And we've still got a long way to go, so don't worry, this isn't a goodbye. We have 14 more episodes, we're doing 3 a week, so we got a few more ahead of us, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this wraps up. It is building up big time. Big time. You watch, these 14 episodes are going to blink by. Anyway, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens next. The flipping Olivia scene was so good. So, it's like, bang! Did not see that coming. Anyway, I love you guys. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video. Leave a comment down below. All that stuff. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.